What's up guys, today I'll be going over a bug in the game revolving around the 1000 voices exotic from the Last Wish raid, and it's currently bugged to do more damage the higher your FPS value is. So something like console where it's locked to 30 FPS, you will do almost half the damage of someone with like 200 FPS, and I'll show that off and prove all this in this video. I first ran into this from a different YouTube video of a very small content creator, and I could not find it to give credit. So if you guys know who first proved all this, be sure to comment below and let me know so I can give them credit. But I could not find almost anything about this on YouTube when I went back and looked this morning. So I'm just trying to spread the awareness of this and hopefully get it fixed, or make it at least fair for console versus PC, or a bad PC versus a good PC. That way we're all doing the same damage with this gun, because as you'll see, it's pretty silly the difference of damage you do with a higher FPS. Anyways, let's get into it. So first, with my normal FPS, with my normal settings, I hover around like 90 to 100 in most areas. As you see in the top right corner, you can see the green number, which is my FPS throughout this entire video. So with 90 FPS-ish, I go ahead and shoot them, and I do a little bit more than one full bar. As you see, it takes like a little chunk past the first bar, so like 35-ish% of his health. I'm going to go ahead and lower my FPS to 60 and cap it. So now with 60 FPS, let's see what I do now. And as you see, it does roughly one full bar. It does like the slightest chunk more than a full bar, but basically just one full bar. Initial damage is basically the same every time, but it's like the damage afterwards that just disappears is different. So now with 30 FPS, which is the lowest you can get on console and PC, as you see, it doesn't even take a full bar now. It's like, 2% away from that full bar. So the final testing I did was actually try to maximize my FPS, and my PC isn't the best, so I had to lower almost every setting, then also put my render resolution on 25%, aka take off my glasses. And we're gonna go ahead and shoot at them now, and my FPS, as you see in the top right, hovers around like 150, 160 right here. So probably like 160 is when I shoot at them. And as you see, it just takes an entire chunk after like the initial damage, and it's almost halfway. It was actually pretty close to almost doing half of his health bar exactly, which is much more than 30 FPS. And as I said, my PC isn't even that good for gaming, so can you imagine someone with like a 1080 Ti or 2080 or whatever, all the new cards that can easily get like 200, 250 FPS? It'd be much more. So as you see, I went ahead and shot 2 shots, and you can see he's like 7% health left. Now what I'm gonna do is go back to the 30 FPS cap and do 2 shots also, so you can compare the difference between 2 shots with my highest FPS and 2 shots with my lowest FPS, and it's actually absurd how much difference there is. So with 2 shots on 30 FPS, he has over a full bar, but then with my 150 FPS clips, he was like literally 30% less health than that. So between that 120 FPS difference, that resulted in nearly like 50% more damage overall, which is crazy. I'm sure if I had a PC that could output like 180 to 200 FPS, I would have 2-shot the ogre easily. Then if you had like something like insane PC that could get like 250 FPS, it'd probably like take him down to a third in one shot. Anyways, when this video goes live, the tweet notification on this video will @ Bungie on Twitter. I'm not sure how much awareness there is for this problem out there, so I'm going to just go ahead and do my part to try to spread it more, because I know Bungie has watched my videos in the past. Anyways, this time around, I hope they can actually find a good fix for this, because there was an issue very similar to this with Phoenix Dive, and they finally got around to fixing it. But what they did was, on console you got barely any health when you Phoenix Dive, but on PC with higher FPS you got more health. And what they did was they just made it cap to the 30 FPS value when you Phoenix Dive, which made it not very good, and overall kind of hurt the perk on PC, which instead I would have liked to see them fix it on console and make it more like PC. That way it's good on both platforms, not bad on both platforms, if you know what I mean. But no matter what they do to fix this bug, as long as they fix it and make it even damage across the board, no matter what your FPS is, that'd be good in my eyes, because right now it's literally pay to win. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for the video. Go ahead and retweet my tweet that @ Bungie. I'll go ahead and link in the description below. Anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.